The Rubicon is a very special trail because of the act of people taking ownership in it, making sure that it's something that is indefinitely defendable because of that.
It's heartwarming and humbling, but also obviously very frustrating. The basis of the Rubicon is that Mark was in there in the 60s and 70s, and back then he was leasing the company from Bohemian Timber Company, and they owned what is Rubicon Springs now, and he got wind that the Forest Service was going to buy that piece of property. Mark had fought with the Forest Service about the closures of that trail for years, and I think that's the biggest frustration I have on the trails. We see users misusing it. They don't understand that long fight that has been upheld to keep that one trail open.
Right.
We see it all the time, but Mark went in with a couple landowners, a bunch of partners, and they bought what is Rubicon Springs now, and it's owned by a corporation. We're shareholders in that corporation. And then he bought with other partners other pieces of land. So a lot of the private land, most of the private land that the Rubicon traverses over, because it goes over private and public land, are controlled by partnerships that Mark started. Mark was a realtor, and he knew if he owned property in there, they couldn't shut him out of his land.
Because it would block access.
Yep, it would block access and essentially just violate his owner rights. And that's really what has kept the Rubicon Trail open, private property owners up on the Rubicon trails there. So we're constantly writing a check every year to a really good attorneys that are fighting our access, which is essentially the public's access right to that trail.